Here's something to ponder. We all believe our beliefs are correct. After all, if we didn't think they were right, we wouldn't hold them. But here's the fascinating part. Many of our beliefs will eventually turn out to be at least partially wrong. Yet, we rarely stop to consider this. The truth is, our beliefs are never completely accurate. We're complex, often contradictory beings driven by emotions and sometimes struggling with daily life. It's quite remarkable that we manage to navigate our routines at all. Welcome back, everyone. For those new here, I'm Damir. My goal is to help you become more productive, find success in the online world, and improve your overall quality of life. Today, we're exploring 5 common beliefs that might be subtly holding you back from reaching your full potential. We'll not only identify these beliefs, but also provide you with practical, actionable steps to overcome them. Now, let's start with 2 key points. Number 1 is we believe our beliefs are correct. That's why we hold them. And number 2 is some of our beliefs are likely incorrect. This leads us to an important question. How can we identify which of our beliefs might be incorrect? A good starting point is to examine some of the most common mistaken beliefs we often hold without much scrutiny. Our goal today is to encourage you to question these fundamental beliefs and assumptions. Ideally, this process of self-reflection will extend to other beliefs you hold, helping you see the world more clearly and make better decisions. Now, let's examine our first belief. I know exactly what to do. While this might seem empowering, it's actually a variation of the just believe in yourself idea that doesn't hold up well under scrutiny. Consider people in your life who are utterly convinced that they know what they're doing, yet their actions and decisions suggest otherwise. Overconfidence can blind us to valuable feedback and better alternatives. Research actually indicates that holding overly strong convictions about your actions can lead to justifying mistakes and ignoring important input from others. What you should do instead is embrace uncertainty. The hallmark of true expertise is awareness of what you don't know. This openness creates opportunities for learning and adaptation. You should actually implement a daily knowledge check practice. At the end of each day, reflect on one decision or action you took and ask yourself, what information did I base this on? What assumptions did I make? What alternative perspective or approaches could I have considered? And how can I gather more information or insights for similar decisions in the future? Write down your reflections in a journal. Over time, this practice will help you become more aware of your knowledge gaps and decision-making processes, leading to more informed choices and a greater openness to learning. Now, let's explore the belief that it's not fair. While we all felt this way at times, clinging to this belief can be detrimental to our growth and happiness. You might feel it's unfair that a colleague received a promotion instead of you, or that external circumstances have hindered your progress. This mindset can lead to resentment and eventually inaction. For instance, you might believe life has dealt you a bad hand because an economic downturn coincided with the start of your career. Well, you should shift your focus from what's fair to what you can actually control. Life is inherently unfair, my friend, but you have the power to choose how you respond to it. There is a simple solution to this, and it's called a sphere of influence diagram. What you should do is, you should draw 3 concentric circles on a piece of paper. In the innermost circle, list aspects of your life that you can directly control, like your skills, habits, reactions. In the middle circle, list things you can influence but can't directly control, like your relationships, work projects, and so on. In the outer circle, list external factors beyond your control, like the economy, others people's actions, weather, whatever you want. Each day, focus on one item from your inner circle and one item from your middle circle. Create a specific plan to improve or positively influence those areas. For items in outer circle, practice acceptance. Develop a short mantra or reminder to help you let go of these uncontrollable factors. This exercise will help you focus your energy on areas where you can make a difference, reducing feeling of unfairness and increasing your sense of empowerment. Our third belief to examine is that more is better. This applies to material possessions, experiences, or achievements, and can lead to a never-ending pursuit that leaves us feeling unfulfilled. You might believe that having more money, more friends, or more experiences will make you happier. However, this often results in feeling scattered and unsatisfied. For instance, you might reject materialism, only to replace it with a pursuit of endless experiences, thinking that more travel, more sights, and more activities will fill an inner void. Well, you should recognize that quality often trumps quantity. Focus on what truly matters to you and commit deeply to those pursuits. You can actually conduct a value audit. So, how to do that? List all your current pursuits, possessions, and commitments. And for each item, rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. How much joy or satisfaction it brings to you, and how well it aligns with core values and long-term goals. Identify items scoring 8 and above in both categories and mark them as high-value areas. For items scoring below 5 in either category, create a plan to either eliminate them from your life or transform them to better align with your values and goals. Commit to investing more time and energy in your high-value areas. Review and update this audit quarterly. This process will help you simplify your life and focus on quality over quantity, leading to greater fulfillment and purpose. Now, let's address the belief that achieving a specific goal will bring you lasting happiness. You might think that getting a promotion or buying a new car or losing weight will make you happy. But often, once these goals are achieved, the happiness is fleeting. For instance, you might believe that losing 15 pounds will make you happy, but once achieved, you might still feel unfulfilled or quickly set a new weight goal. Understand that happiness is more about the journey than the destination. Goals are important for direction, but they shouldn't be the sole source of your happiness. You can actually implement something called a happiness tracking system. So what you should do is set a daily reminder to record your happiness level from 1 to 10 at the same time each day. Along with the rating, briefly note what you're currently working towards, one thing you're grateful for today, and one small win or positive moment from that day. At the end of each month, review your entries. Look for patterns. For instance, what activities or experiences consistently correlate with higher happiness ratings? Or how does your happiness relate to progress towards goals versus daily experiences? Based on your insights, adjust your daily activities and long-term goals to incorporate more of what genuinely increases your day-to-day happiness. Practice savoring positive experiences, no matter how small, to train your brain to find joy in the present moment. This practice will help you understand that happiness is often found in the small moments and the process of growth, rather than in achieving specific outcomes. Lastly, let's examine the belief that if something doesn't directly benefit you, it's not worth your time. This mindset can lead to a self-absorbed and emotionally unfulfilling life. You might avoid activities that don't seem immediately productive, like spending time with friends or engaging in hobbies. This can result in an overly optimized life that lacks joy and spontaneity. To overcome this, you should balance self-improvement with enjoyment and connection. Engage in activities purely for the joy they bring. Often, the relationships and experiences that don't have a tangible benefit provide the greatest fulfillment. There is actually one plan that you can create, and it's called, I like to call it, life enrichment plan. So what you should basically do is identify 3 to 5 activities that you enjoy, but often neglect because they don't seem productive, like reading fiction, painting, calling old friends, different hobbies, fishing, or whatever you don't seem productive. And you should schedule these activities into your week, treating them as a non-negotiable appointments. And after each activity, you should journal about how you felt during and after the activity, any unexpected benefits or insights you gained, and how it affected your mood, creativity, or perspective on some other things. And at the end of each month, reflect on how these non-productive activities impacted your overall well-being, relationships, or even your performance in productive areas. And then you should adjust your schedule to maintain a healthy balance between goal-oriented tasks and the activities you do purely for enjoyment. This practice will help you recognize the direct benefits of leisure and connection, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Now, we've explored 5 beliefs that can subtly but powerfully hinder your self-improvement, growth, and happiness. By challenging these beliefs and implementing the action steps we discussed in this video, you can develop a more balanced, fulfilling, and successful life. Remember, the journey to self-improvement is ongoing and ever-evolving. Thank you for joining me today. If you find value in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on productivity, self-improvement, and living a meaningful life. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay updated with my latest content. See you next time.